Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Farjana. Welcome to my another Elementor advanced tutorial. In this video, I will show you how you can create any custom post type with Elementor. For example, here I will show you how you can create a custom post type for car rental. And for all these details information, I will create custom meta field. So I will show you how you can create any custom post type and how to create all these meta field, including the image gallery. I will show you how you can create the single details page, including all this meta information. And also, I will show you how you can create all these custom posts as a grid layout. And when you click on the arrow button, all these items will show. And when you click on any single item, we will see all the details about that item. Alright, for this tutorial I am going to use Elementor and Jetengine Plugin. Jetengine Plugin is a plugin of Crocoblock. Now let's see what's the Jetengine Plugin and what's the Crocoblock. Crocoblock is an advanced set of Jet plugins which will work for Elementors and Gutenberg. If I see their product list, here we'll find sets of plugins. So they divided their large plugin into some smaller plugins so your site will not be overloaded. For example, if you need a booking website, that case you can install the Jet bookings, and for designing purpose you can install some more plugins from here. But you need not to install all these plugins that case, and your site will not be overloaded. And from here, if I check their pricing, they have 4 type of pricing list. One is for free, and you will get some feature for free. And for all these advanced widget, here is 3 packages. You can select any one. If you have one website, then you can purchase their all-inclusive plan. So this will be $130 per year. And if you have unlimited website, then you can purchase the another one. And also they have their lifetime package. So if you work for many clients and if you work for different kind of website, that case the lifetime packages will be a great investment for you. For example, if you work for at least 10 clients in your lifetime, so that case you will invest less than $100 per website. But of course, if you are a developer, you will not work only for 10 clients or 10 websites. You will work 100 plus website, 1000 plus website, and you will charge several thousand for this website. And using this plugin with Elementor, we can create any kind of advanced website. For that, you can easily charge $1,000. And finally, if you think you still need not all these widgets or all these plugin, you only need to install one plugin or several plugin. That case you can purchase as a single item. For example, if I go to the Jet Engines, you can purchase the Jetengine plugin only for $26. That's cool. Alright. For this tutorial, I'm going to use their Jetengine plugin. Now let's go ahead and without any further ado, let's get started. And also, so far you see, if you think this tutorial adds some value to you, please give this video a big thumbs up. Otherwise, you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. So here is the final design for car rentals, and I'm going to create the same thing in another website. So here I have already installed the Jetengine plugin. I will also leave this plugin link in my description so you can check it from there. And after activating this plugin, from the dashboard we will find a new menu item, Jet Engines. So the very first step, I'm going to create a custom post type. For that, from Jet Engines, I'm going to post types, and from here going to add new. Now post type name. For example, I'm typing a custom post type for car selling or car rental. So the post type name car rental, and the post type slug, it will create by default, or we can edit it from here. Then here is the labels. We can leave it as it is. So it will create by default, or we can create our own labels for this custom post. For now I'm leaving it, and then here is the advanced settings. I'm leaving all as it is. So this custom post type will work like post, and it will have the archive, and we can select the menu icon position, menu icon. By default it will create the menu icon like this, or you can add any one from here. Then supports, by default it will support the title and the editor builder. From here we can select more default meta box. For example, I'm adding thumbnail or featured image, and for now I'm just going to add post type. And now you can see here is a new item, car rental. If I open the car rental in a new tab, and now if I go to car rental, add new, here is add title, and also here is the description. By default it's working as Gutenberg editor. I'm removing the Gutenberg so we can see all these meta box and items. For that I'm going to install another plugin and remove Gutenberg. Sorry, disable Gutenberg. I'm going to install this one and activate. And now if I refresh our custom post page, so from here you can see the title, the description box, and the featured image. And here I'm going to create some more information box or meta box for this custom post type. So for that again I'm going to post type, and from here if I go to advanced settings, and from here I'm removing the default editor. I will add a different one from custom field. Going to new meta field, and here first going to add the description, or before that I'm going to check from the another website. And here if I open a item, so for example I'm going to create all these field for this product. So there will be name, there will be some information, description, and image gallery. So first going to create the name, the level I'm typing name, and name or ID, this is by default. Object type, I'm selecting the field, and field type name. Here we'll find some different type of field. For now I'm leaving the text mode for name, and field width 100% we can keep it, and the description we can add some details about our field. For example, here I'm typing type name, and default value you can set any default value, and also we can set any character limit. For now I'm okay with this, and now going to update. And if I refresh our post page, and from here you can see here is our name field, and here is meta description text. And now in the similar way I'm going to create some more meta field for this post type. For example, now going to create another one, passenger numbers. I'm going to create this field, passengers. From post type going to create new meta field, and the level I'm typing passengers, and name and ID by default is okay. This can be the number field. The field type I'm selecting numbers, and min value we can leave it 1, and max value we can set anything. Step value for now I'm leaving all this, and for description I'm typing passengers number only. Field width for now we can type 50%, and all others is okay. Now going to update. Now if I refresh, so we can see the new field created, passengers. And in the similar way I'm going to create some more field very quickly. This time we can duplicate these passengers, and going to customize the level name, also this one, and we can leave the field type number, all is okay. And then again going to duplicate, and going to type the large bag name. For the name or ID there will not any space, Then for consumption, this can be in text format. Field type, we can set the text, and here in the description we can type consumption in liter per 100 kilometer. Alright, now going to save, and now if I refresh our post type, so we can see this 4 field is created. And now if I check again, so here we still need the description and the image gallery. So going to create the description, going to new meta field and label description, and field type, this time we can take the text area, or here I'm taking the another one, WYSIWYG. So when we take the field this type, we can edit our text format. Let's see if I save it now, and now refresh. So we can see the description box is here, and from here we can also customize our text with any font style. And finally going to add a image gallery. So again going here and going to new field, I'm typing image gallery, and field type, this can be gallery, and finally save it. And now if I refresh, alright, so our all field is created, and now I'm going to create our first post. So going to add new post, and now I'm going to create this post. I'm closing the custom post type, and now for example I'm going to create this one. So I'm going to type the name, I'm typing it on title and also in name field, and then passengers, I'm typing 4 or 5, then door can be 4, large bag 1, and consumption I'm typing 60. And here we need to add one more field, that is the price. I forgot about that. So again I'm going to Jet Engines and going to custom post type, car rental, going to edit, and here going to add new field, typing price, and field type, typing number, and now I'm moving the price in top, moving it after the name, and finally save it. And now again going to refresh and adding all this value. Consumption I'm typing 60, and price I'm typing 20. This can be in US dollar, so we can type that on meta description here. If from the price, if I type the description in USD, alright, now in description I'm going to add all this dummy information, and here I'm going to upload some images to this gallery, going to upload some image. Alright, I'm going to add these images, choose media, and also from here featured image, here I'm going to upload this car image, and finally going to publish. And now if I go to the view post, we can see here is showing only the post title. So we need to show all this meta information, and we need to create the single post page from our theme builder. Before that I'm going to create some more posts in the similar way. For that going to car rental, and now going to create some more custom posts in the similar way. Alright, I have created some more posts in the similar way, and now I'm going to create the single post page for this car rental. We can create that from our theme builder. If you are using the Elementor Pro version, that case you can create it from Elementor theme builder option. For now I'm using the Elementor free version, and here I'm using the Crocoblocks. So here I have also installed the Jet Theme Core plugin, And for that, if I go to the Crocoblocks, here we will find another options, theme builder. So I'm going here, and now if I go to the single and going to add new single and template type, we can type car rental, create template. And first, from the settings bottom corner, I'm setting the condition general, this will be singular, and the post type, I'm typing the car rental. And for preview, we can set the post type car rental, and the select post, we can type any post. For example, I'm taking one, and now I'm going to publish. And now I'm going to create the page design. So going to add new section, and first taking the 2-column structure, taking some padding for this section, going to advanced padding, making it to unlink for top 50, bottom 50. And now for the left side, if I open the single car rental post, and here we can see in the left side we need the image, and here is the name and some information. So to create that, I'm going here for the left side, I'm taking a image, and now here we'll find the icon dynamic text, going to custom image, and here we'll find the icon, click here, field, from here post thumbnail. So here is showing the car image, and on the right side we need the name, so we can take the heading, and now making it to dynamic, custom field, field type, I'm selecting the car rental name, and from style tab I'm going to add the text color to black, and font style for now I'm leaving it. And then here will be icon and passengers number. So for that, first I'm taking a inner section, and first I'm taking icon list. I'm taking this icon list and removing these two, and here I'm typing the text to passengers and changing this icon. And now for the numbers, instead of text, going to dynamic text, custom field, field type, typing the passenger's number. So instead of the name, it's now showing only the numbers, and now I want to add the text with these numbers. So going to advance, and from here we can add text before or after these numbers. For before, I'm typing the passengers. Alright, now I'm going to add some style, changing the icon color to dark, and also going to increase the font size and icon size. Now in the similar way, going to create the 3 others. For that, simply going to duplicate and moving one to the right side, and this can be the doors, the field type, I'm selecting door, and from advanced changing the text, and also changing the icon. And now going to duplicate the inner section and going to create 2 others. Alright, created 2 others, and for the last one I have added text in before and after. This section is done, and here we can add some margin in top for this column. Going here from advanced, unlink, for top adding 20, and now going to create the description. For that, again going here, going to 1 column structure, and first taking the heading, changing the text color, and now going to check the text editor and going to dynamic text, custom field, field type, it will be description. Alright, we can keep it like this, and then finally the image gallery. For that, again going to new section, one column structure, and here I'm taking new elements. If I search for gallery, I'm taking this one, and here dynamic text, Jet Engine's gallery, and from here settings field I'm taking image gallery. By default it's taking in cropped view, but from settings image size I'm making it to full, so now it's looking like this. And here we can add some spacing between these images, going to style tab, and spacing making it to custom, I'm making it to 5 pixel. Alright, looks good. And also going to add some margin after this section, going to edit section, advanced, making it to unlink, for bottom adding 50. Alright, so this page is done. I'm saving it, and now if I go to the car rentals and go to view page for anyone, we can see the single page is done. And now I'm going to create all these custom posts as a list or carousel. So if I go to the complete website, so now I'm going to create this kind of grid view, and also here is a carousel. So now let's go ahead and create this one. So again going to my dashboard, I'm closing it and closing all others. And now if I go to the Jet Engines, and from here we'll find the options listing, and from here listing item, going to add new listing source, post, and post type I'm selecting car rental. Listing item name, we can type anything, I'm typing car rental. And listing view in Elementor, now going to create listing item. So first going to settings, and in the similar way going to listing settings, listing source, post, and post type car rental, and make listing item clickable, I'm making it on. Link source permalink, open in a new window, it will be in same window, so I'm leaving it, and all is okay. Then going to save it, and now I'm going to create the layout. So going to add new section, and here first I'm taking a 3 column structure. Basically this will be a repetitive design, so it should be take in 1 column, and then in the page it will be repeat in 3 or 4 times, or as you want. So in this area I will mainly design the single item, and in our page I will repeat the item as a loop. So to check the real view, I'm taking for now the 3 column structure, and after completing our design I will delete the extra 2 columns. Alright, so first I'm taking the image, then will be name and some meta information, price, and the rent now button. So first taking the image, going to add new, taking this image, then here will be name, I'm taking the title, and here will be icon list, I'm taking icon list, and removing these 2. Then here will be 2 column inner section, and in the left side there will be price and then button. So here I'm taking inner section, and in the left side it will be the price. For that I'm taking heading, and on the right side we can take the button. Alright, now going for the first one, choose image, I'm selecting the dynamic text, custom image, and from here from field I'm setting the post thumbnail, and now going to the title, dynamic text, custom field, field type name, and from style tab changing the color to black and changing the font size to 20 or 22, and then the list. For the first one, going dynamic text, custom field, field type, passengers, and here I'm only adding the icons, and going to style tab, icon color, changing it to black, and for the text, changing the color to black, and font size, making it to 15. Font weight, we can make it to 600 or 500. Yeah, we can keep it. And here I want to add all these icon in the same line, so for that, going to advanced and going to positioning, width, making it to inline, and here from advanced I'm going to add some margin on the right, so making it to unlink, and for right I'm adding 15, and now going to duplicate this one, and now for the second one, changing the custom field type, this will be door, and changing the icon, and doing the same for these two icon. Now going for the price, for that from dynamic tags, custom field, and selecting the price, and here will be in dollar per day. So from advanced, before I'm typing $, and after will be day, and here changing the alignment to left. From style tab, I'm changing the color, I'm making it to dark blue, and font size I'm making it to 25 or 22, and here going to the column, vertical align to middle, and for this section going to layout, column gap, making it to no gap. Alright, and now going for the button, changing the alignment to right, and here text I'm typing rent now, and here changing the color from style tab, changing the green color to this dark blue. You can select this color, border radius, making it to 0, and for font style, adding letter spacing 1 pixel, and for this inner section we can add some margin in top, so going to advanced and margin, making it to unlink, for top adding 10 pixel, and also for this complete area, so I'm going to remove others two empty column, and now going to edit section, from style tab, adding the background color to white, and adding padding for all over the section, going to advanced, and padding I'm adding 20 or 15 pixel. Alright, and now I'm saving it, and now I'm going to apply the loop to any page. So for that I'm going to dashboard again, and from pages, here I have created a dummy page, car rental, and going to edit with Elementor, and here I'm taking one column structure, and now going to add new. From here I'm searching for listing, so this will be listing grid, and it's coming from Jetengine's plugin. Here I'm selecting the listing, typing car rental, and number of columns, so we can see all the car rental post is showing as a loop, and here is the design for listing. So from here we can customize our item number. This will be column number 3, and post number by default is 6. We have created 5 items, so it's showing the 5, and also here we'll find more options to customize this grid list. And if I scroll down, here is the options slider, so we can also show all these items as slider or carousel. I'm making it on, and also here we will find some more options, slides to scroll, per scroll it will move one item, and we can also set autoplay. For now I'm making it off, and infinite loop I'm leaving all as it is, and going to style tab, I'm moving the arrow to the top right corner, so going to style, and here is the arrow position for next arrow. So vertical position by top indent, I'm moving the arrow in top, and also for the right indent you can leave it to 0, and also for the left one I'm changing it to the -28. The same position for the right one, and horizontal I'm making it to the right. I'm changing the position. Alright, and now for this page I'm setting the light gray background color. From here, going to Style tab and changing the color to light gray. And also for this section, and here we can add some padding in bottom, so going to Advanced, and for padding making it to unlink, bottom 50 or 80. Alright, and now finally changing the arrow color. So from Style tab, slider, and if I scroll down, here is the background color for this arrow box. I'm making it to white, and the icon color I'm making it to light gray. Looks good. And finally save our page. And also I'm going to decrease the spacing. Looks good. And here I'm not going for the responsive view for now. You can check it by own. For now I'm mainly focusing on the functional part. Alright, now I'm going to the view page. So this is our car listing, and you can see all item one by one. And here if I click on any item, and we can see all these details about this item. Alright, that's all for today. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Otherwise you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And finally, if you like to work with me for any WordPress project, you can contact me through my website. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.